Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so today I'm actually very excited to talk about something quite serious and something that I think a lot of you have to know. So, a course is coming down the road, and it's something that I have been properly planning on. I'm not very easy to create something. I do have a lot of ideas, but if I decide to create something, I know it is something that is going to leave a mark for you for a very, very long time. It's going to have an effect for the rest of your trading career. And there are two things I'm going to talk about, and every single thing is important. Like, it is almost like having Game of Thrones episode, or almost having that your amazing TV series that you think you don't want to miss even one episode. Okay, even if it's long, even if it's going to take months to complete it, but you know how important it is because it's a journey. All right, it's a journey. So I'm gonna take you. First part is I want to take you behind the scenes. The course creation is gonna be something called behind the scenes. Okay, consider restaurants. You go to a five-star restaurant. You just see the whole lights and the dining table, the ambience, the environment, but you don't know what's going on in the kitchen. And I'm taking you back to the kitchen. I'm gonna introduce you to the chef. I'm going to introduce you to the person who cut food, who washed plates, who is cleaning the whole kitchen, the tools we use, the stove and microwave, whatever that is. Okay, things that normal people don't even care about, but it matters to make the taste and to make the restaurant actually running. I have done trials and errors. Okay, so first of all, you may be in a good trading career. Okay, one or 2 years you've been trading, and during your trading career you don't want to get into any paid technical analysis courses. I have one which is for total beginners, but if you have made it to this video so far, trust me, I can say this guaranteed, that you're not a normal person. You actually earned it. It's not easy for you to make it up to this video. If you made it to this video, it is because you already know a thing or two about trading. And anything that I'm going to say in this video is going to make sense to you because we're speaking the same language, right? So let's connect a little bit here from one trader to another trader. You see, one example goes this way. I was reading this alchemist book. I'm just going to make it short. And in the alchemist book, an alchemist, what do? They actually take iron and convert it into gold. I don't know how they do that. Okay, so imagine turning $10 iron into gold and you sell it for maybe $500,000, $50,000. We're talking about special abilities, and the Englishman was looking for alchemist. Okay, there was an Englishman who wanted to learn the technique of converting iron into gold. The alchemist, the person who actually makes iron to gold, he knew the Englishman has spent 10 years searching for me, but he didn't meet him. He did not go to him and meet him because if everyone, it's just that it takes time. Good things takes time, okay? The Englishman had to spend another 10 years in order for him to actually meet alchemist. And after 20 years he's going to learn how to convert iron into gold, and it could actually even take him some few hours to learn what he was searching for 20 years, right? But the thing is that if everybody knew how to convert iron into gold, then gold would lose its value, right? So that's the reason why people spend their lifetime for it's just a example, just a fiction. And on your computer screen in here right now, there are some few ways I've navigated through. So let's say some trials and error. Okay, I took this strategy, won on that one, took another strategy, lost on that one. So I played with my own money, my own emotion, my own frustration, building up all these things throughout the years in order for me to actually be confident enough to actually make this video. So it's not random. It's not, there's a lot of thought that is going on in my mind behind this video. So it starts even at 2nd October. You can see ZEC, we started taking this trade, and it gave us 17% win. So I'm giving proof along the way to my private, to my Discord members that I am personally trading all these things for myself, winning 10%, 15%, 20%, okay? And yes, this is the first part, basically, a maybe 1 or 2 hour long video that is going to teach you how I do these things. Okay. And understand this. There are 30,000 different projects. Let's actually go to this one detail right here. Okay. This is the main detail that I want you. Even look at this one. Okay. We short another like cake, rising wedge. We short this one. So finding patterns is money. Okay. Chart reading is money. If you find a good chart, you're going to actually make money. And this is where I was actually writing something I plan for 2026. Some people have already gone through TA, and if you have spent like 1 or 2 years in technical analysis, I think that is still not good enough. I think you're in a position where you lose, but you also get back your money, but you're not on the breakthrough just yet. You're not actually consistently making that income as a trader finally, but it's possible to do it. And that's exactly what I was writing here. I was taking trades and won at some and failed at some of them. The problem is I didn't know how to properly calculate which coin to trade and which is not. So in the first 2 minutes nowadays, like right now, if you show me a chart pattern, I go to a tradingview.com. I just know by looking at that thing if it's a good coin to consider for trading or not. Before this, I used to spend like the whole day then navigating all through the coins, and some of the coins are not even good for trading, which I understood later after realizing some of the checks that I never even put on a coin. This is me grooming you a little bit into that. I know for sure even people who are very popular on YouTube still haven't figured this thing out. Okay. And keep in mind, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a performer. I perform for applause. You guys clap for me, and I just want to perform in front of you guys. So I want to create a few video and add them to the main trading course. I do have a trading course, which is the main one, and I'm gonna add it into those. But I'm also thinking of I wanted to do it like $10, but probably I'm just gonna do it for free as well. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm just gonna do it for free, because I don't want you guys to think, oh, this is just a smart way for him to actually get $10 by selling courses. I'm just going to do it for free because it's working for me. I'm already making. But sometimes you have to charge. There's a psychological reason, because if you don't charge, if people don't pay, they don't take it serious. That's just the only reason. There are 30,000 coins, and now this is the main part. This is where the real deal starts to happen. 30,000 coins out there, but I will teach you how to filter the ones that have money in them, okay, on that particular day. So right now, it is Friday of October. So today, currently, which coin has money and which is a good coin for us to take a trade and make 10-20%, right? And I'm actually going to scroll down a little bit, show you the trade that I just took today, I took yesterday. And that's why I'm making this video right now, because those trades are actually pretty fresh. I'm looking forward for tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, maybe for the rest of my life, as long as this thing remains. And then you'll do it as well on your own. We're going to use AI, even though you might not need it. But yeah, we can use AI a little bit to speed up the process, because artificial intelligence can like gather data from different sources to give you an idea. So for example, what is AI thinking about a certain coin? Is it bullish? Is it like bearish? I'm not going to be there. Adam Coin's videos is not going to come 24/7. AI is still going to be there 24/7. So if you want to know about a coin, you can still ask AI. And there are ways you do that, and tools that you're going to use, and various different resources that you don't know, which I'm going to mention. Which exchange matters and which one you should use to do better. I have used Binance, I have used KuCoin, Gate.io, Coinbase. I've used a lot of them, and I know which one is really, really, really good. Okay, I used to think maybe BitGet. I used to think, but Maxi is actually a good one, and that's the one that I'm using. Okay, and it's not sponsored at all. They didn't pay me for saying this. So Memecoin, almost 1 or 2 hour long on this topic. Memecoin. Do you know why Memecoin? I've never talked about Memecoin. You've probably seen people talking about Memecoin. Someone invested $10 and got $2,000. Hey, you know what? It's actually true. It is possible to do that. But it's very volatile that you can easily even lose $10. But before you lose in meme coins, I'll teach you whenever you want to trade the meme coins, which one you should be getting into. And when you get into that meme coin, it's going to help you to get profit and also not to get rug pulled, right? I have been teaching, I did have students in the background who I teach. So you're going to learn how to connect a wallet, actually create a wallet like Soulflare, Phantom, which is a good DEX, decentralized exchange for you to trade meme coin like DEX Screener. We do also have Axiom. I think some of these like that one as well. And then I think, what else? Yeah, DeFi setting up, other things. Okay, rug pulling, check and whatnot. And then money management probably is going to help a little bit as well, so that you guys can understand if you have $100, what you should be doing with that. Which brings me to another topic. And imagine that Atom Coins has 30,000. So my videos are going to be based on my personal journey as well, because having 30,000 people, they're women, they're men, they're like youth people, some parents who even show their children my videos and they tell them, hey, this is trading. So we have different personalities. We have a lot of people, and money is very subjective, right? For some people, 500 is a lot. And handling even $500 emotionally could be a big deal. For some people, it's not. For some people, others have, trust me, others have $100,000 to trade with as well. Okay. And they lose money and they come to me and they say, we lost money, Atom Coins. Tell us why. And then they tell me the whole problem. And I thought, why have I never even spoke about it? And that's the reason why I'm making this video. And if you had $10, you come to me, you're going to say, I trade with Bitcoin, but I'm not making enough money because Bitcoin is not 10xing anymore. So there's a solution to that. If you have like 10, 20, $50 to trade with, you probably want to go to meme coins. If you have $500, $1,000, you probably want to go to Maxi. We're going to get into all that, okay? And I'm also going to teach you how to filter. And this is a big one. You have 30,000 coins, but which one? You're not going to go through all the 30,000 coins in crypto. But I'll teach you, out of all the coins in this Mother Earth, planet Earth, which one has money in it, money flowing in that coin. Because if money is going in that coin, you can trade that and actually make money, because that coin is moving, and wherever money is flowing, you can make money, right? Because investors are there, they're throwing money right over there. So manipulation is also less for you. But there are more checks into that as well, and that is going to be in this video. Which brings me to point number 2. And when I say that I've been planning this for a long time and I backtest, I'm not BS, right? I'm not trying to act as if I'm very cool about it. It's actually true, because let me take you back here. This is a message back in 2024, December, almost 1 year ago, like 10 months ago. So I was planning on taking $500 to $128,000. Okay, so here it is. If you take $500 and you do a 2x, you're gonna get $1,000, right? Then when you take $1,000 and you make another 2x, 2,000, you keep on doing 2x's, and you're gonna get $128,000. But it's gonna take you 8 times of making double the amount every single time. 8 times, right? So this is where it's fun. I have been trading since 2017, and a lot of you think, why am I always keep saying 2017, 2017? Now this is why I always say this. Since 2017, and now it's 2025, 8 years long of trading, I have understood one pattern for sure. Every year, it is possible to make 5 times, if not 8, right? Realistically, 5. Even 8 is still realistic if you really take it serious. And you're not going to make 2x with short-term trading. There's a different style of trading on this one. And the style of trading on this one is going to be if we trade a swing trade. So for example, and this is true, and some of you are watching know this, I've given Polkadot, and Polkadot has made 2x almost 3 times in 2024. Yeah, 2024, last year. So I used to like DM people. I used to tell them, tell me, Adam, tell me the coin name of the coin. Do you remember that? So I used to tell you that, hey, buy Polkadot, buy Polkadot. I've told 100 people buy Polkadot. It did 2x, actually even 3x, right? Couple of time, and then Shiba as well did like 2x two times. So that's easy, 5 times just right there. Okay, and we need eight. We need eight. Even if it's five, we're talking about from 500 to $16,000. It's not bad. So that is where I want you to, if you want me to do this, if you have that $500, and I'm going to take 200 people into Maxi, and understand this. This is for copy trading, and listen carefully. Copy trading means that all you have to do is you copy what I'm trading, right? I'm going to open up, let's say I buy Bitcoin at 100K. Your your money in your exchange, you're going to use Maxi for this. I'm actually going to make another separate video. But right now, the video, for the purpose of this video is for you to show interest and message me on X. Actually, let me give you my X, by the way. It is Adam Coins underscore. So do come on X and message me and say, hey, I want to be a part of this idea, right? It is something that people are very, very interested in. And by the way, this is my handle here. I'm just going to confirm. Yeah. So Adam Coins underscore. Okay. So you want to actually message me here. And guys, please, no more than $500. And there's a reason for this, right? No less. Okay. It could be less, 300, 400. That's fine. But no more than $500. If you have 4,000, 5,000, just use $500 strictly. Okay, we don't need big volume for this. If you're going to deposit 10,000 thinking of more than that, don't calculate it this way, because the more volume, the more problem. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in all this course. Like, the higher money is also going to be suitable for different ideas or different strategies. So for this one to work, it took me years to actually end up thinking that, okay, $500 is fine. Because when I told people to buy Polkadot, that's just pretty much how much they used. And Polkadot is a mid cap coin, right? Bitcoin is a like high cap, Ethereum is high cap, but we have mid cap coins that can do 2 to 3x by swing trading. So that means whenever a crash comes in, a coin goes from $10 all the way to $2. We can get in at $2, cash out at $4 or $5 as well. Right? We do this couple of times, we could make amazing money. And I have 1 year, and don't worry, it's a low risk idea, right? There will be stop losses. We're gonna try a little bit slow, and we're gonna have time from 2026 until 2027, 12 months, right? You don't have to do anything, because that's the whole idea of copy trading. I'm going to open up a trade. It's going to open up for all the 200 people of you. So if I buy, it's going to open up for all of you. If I close, it's going to close for all of you. You don't have to do anything. You're sleeping, you're on a different time zone. Again, Adam Coins has a lot of people from different world, Africa, Europe, wherever you are. So some people are sleeping, some people are working, some people are playing, whatever. So some will close, some will miss, some will be busy. So copy trading is a good idea. And keep in mind, I worked hard to become a copy trader. And Maxi has allowed me to get copied. So you cannot open up a copy trading account on Maxi without proving it. Okay? So guys, tell me, if I at least get even 100 people to show interest, I'm going to do the copy trading part, all right, which I'm going to start in 2026. And that's the reason why I'm going to make this. I'm going to give you time until the end of the year to show interest, and you have to really be sure about it. It is low risk. It is pretty much nothing, right? But since I wanted to do it for myself, I don't want to spend one whole year examining things and then tell you in 2027. So I want to do this along with you. But also, I know the first thing is we will start with $500. And let's say we're going to risk maybe, $50. That's it. Maybe risking $50 is, if you're fine losing 50 for my sake, then come in. If we lose $50, this operation is ended. Okay, we're not gonna go on for okay, my stupid biscuit was falling off, but anyways, if $50 go off, we're gonna actually cancel the whole operation because it's not going to be a good idea. But it's going to be very hard for me to lose $50 because of the risk management I'm going to use. So yeah, we got from 500 maybe it's 600 in the for the first time, and then slowly, you leave that on me. Okay, how I'm going to do this, you leave that on me. And the idea is to just get all the way down until here. But now there's one last thing, and if you want to confirm all of this, first of all, I'm going to give you a reference. Yeah, so in order for you to confirm this, just click here on Maxi.com. This is important because especially if you're going to do copy trading, it is actually going to allow you to do that as well. If you're not going to, even if you have a Maxi account, try to create a new one with this link. I'm going to drop it in the description of the video. So click on that. And once you click on that, you're also going to have some benefit on this one, okay? Because they know that, you know, from they're kind of coming from Atom Coins and whatnot. So it's actually going to be more easier in the next video. So by the time next video comes up, you want to make sure that you've actually clicked on here. You're going to see a page like maybe this, you know, once you open up. So we're actually going to paste this in here just for you to confirm. So this is what you're going to see. Okay, your friend invites you to join Maxi, and this is where you sign up, and then that's pretty much it. Once you sign up, come here, message me and say, hey, Atom Coins, I've signed up. And then I'm actually going to whitelist you. Probably by the time next year comes in, we're going to actually kick off with the copy trading thing. In the meanwhile, I'm going to be creating videos for the trades that have been taken. But anyways, this was the whole topic that I wanted to bring in. So I do hope to see at least 100 people for me to actually consider the copy trading thing. I mean, it is good to try out to take in this 100K, you know, challenge from $500. Let's see what we can do in 2026. You know, just give me the time. I really want to put in my experience in here and see how that goes. It's going to be low risk again. We don't really have a lot to risk anyways. So I don't see why you shouldn't be doing it, but please, to confirm this, do sign up first